You cannot say you have made money, you want to get my daughter. You should be responsible because I am
Yes,
responsible and she's
yes.
going to be
Be
responsible.
responsible. Hello and welcome to another episode of Family Bond, where we unpack real struggles and beauty of family life in Nigeria and beyond. I am your host, Emilia. Today's conversation pulls at heart, and that's because we're talking about the bond between fathers and daughters. It's not just a word, it's a foundation. A father teaches his daughter both directly and indirectly how she deserves love, how she chooses to settle. But do fathers truly know the power they hold in shaping their daughters' emotional lives? Well, joining me today is a father, a proud husband, and a man whom is actively doing the work to show up for his family. And without further ado, I'll allow my guest to introduce himself and also tell us what he does for a living. So stay tuned as I welcome my guest to the studio. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you, man.
It's good to have you here.
Yeah, I'm honored.
All right. When I send the topics and I told Anita to, send it to you so that you can choose the one that you are comfortable with. And then you went ahead to choose fathers, daughters, and love. I was like, okay. Okay. I was really excited because, it's something that we all know that if a father is a daughter's first love, you're the first person she's looking up to. It's from you she learned how to love, how she sees herself, how she deserves to be loved. So I want to ask you, what is the bond between father and daughters?
Okay. Yeah, good morning, viewers. My name is Prince Adetunji David Anifalaje, the MD CEO of TDK, Fleet TDK Technologies, and also TDK Homes. I'm honored to be here. I'm a proud father, married to a beautiful wife, and also God has blessed me with a beautiful daughter.
Wow, like
Yeah,
that.
thank you very much. Yeah. So, your question is a very sweet one, and also it's a deep one.
Okay.
And first and foremost, I'll first want to ask, what do people think a father is? Not all men out there are
Our
fathers,
fathers, exactly.
and not all husbands are
Our
fathers.
fathers.
You can also have a father outside the
Like
family
family
bond.
bond.
So, fathers are like, there's an adage that says, Iyani wura, Babani dingi in Yoruba, permit me, which means the mothers are the gold, while fathers are the mirror.
Wow.
Do you understand?
Wow.
So, and as a lady or a daughter growing up, you don't just learn, you learn to emulate, to use these things to work on yourself.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, or should I say fortunately, some fathers don't know that daughters take note of how they act, especially with the wife, the
Yes.
mother, or anybody
Anybody
around them.
around them.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the daughters learn a lot. There's something here that I watched closely. I studied it when my wife gave birth to my beautiful daughter. Anytime they tell my daughter, don't do this, she will argue with the mom. But the moment I say stop, she stops. I was like, how did she learn that?
That.
That means God has given me the power. I'm not just the protector. I'm not just the provider. She's seeing me as our God.
Good.
Do you understand? She can struggle with her mom, but once I uttered a voice, she's silent. Decorum in that atmosphere is something that intrigued me. I said, wow. There are some cases that they will be telling her, oh, yeah, sleep, close your eyes, you're disturbing. She won't
She
answer.
won't answer.
When I said, sleep, the
She
next thing,
believes she's
the next two seconds,
sleeping.
she's already snoring. I was like, so I have
You have
magic
this
in my
magic.
words. So those are things that got me intrigued, and I started saying, man, Oga, if you're not smart, if you are misbehaving, you better give yourself sense because this girl,
She's looking up
she's
to
looking up to
you.
you.
Wow,
Yeah.
it's really interesting.
Yeah,
I,
thank
I
you.
used to always admire the love between a father and daughters. It's
Even
amazing.
mothers can have tried. A lot of mothers have tried to bring
Well, they
that
have
bond.
their sons. You know, when they say, "Oh, the son is mommy's boy," why the daughters are
Of course.
daddy's girls. Okay, let's move forward. In your opinion, what are some silent lessons father teaches their daughter, not by words, but by behaviors?
Good. Like I said earlier, the daughters are silently watching and learning. If the dad happens to be an abusive man, trust me, there is no Jupiter that will preach to that girl to respect men, because
Yes,
she's seen how the man maltreats the mom,
mom.
beating the mom. In fact, if the dad is a drunk that comes home late, do all sort of things, misbehave, the girl is learning. She might
Yes,
not talk because she knows she doesn't have the voice yet.
voice. Yes,
But when the time comes and she has come of age, it will be very difficult for the girl to see a guy and respect the guy.
yes.
And if peradventure she had to unlearn some things and also still to relearn, you see that PTSD will come and
Come,
will haunt her.
yes.
So our advice, fathers, please be of good behavior whenever you are at home, especially not just in front of your
Your
daughters,
daughters.
your son also. You can get outside and do whatever you
You
want
want
to
to
do,
do, yeah.
but when you are at
But
home,
even outside, still behave yourself because you never can tell who is watching, right?
yeah, actually you're right. But you know, there are some cases that you need to go outside and unwind and say, man, the pressure in this country is
It's
killing me.
killing.
Let me just go to one room and shout it out, you know. Or
Okay.
and you know, yeah, Africans, they said the way we kill depression is by drinking
Drinking
alcohol.
alcohol.
So you can go outside. That's what I mean by not go and fight,
Fight.
not
Okay, okay,
violent.
okay,
No,
okay.
Go
Okay.
out there, drink, but don't get drunk
Don't get
because you're gonna
drunk.
drive home.
Um,
Drink, talk to friends, and have some nice therapy section with some friends that you know that are more learned or in the same
in the
area
same
of
area. Yeah.
view. Let's say marriage, or see your pastor and all those things. Yeah.
All right, sir. Thank you so much. So, have you ever caught your daughter mirroring you in language, attitude, or even expectation of
Yes, so
how things should be?
you see, there's this comic that I saw that there was a baby guy, a boy, a Chinese video on Instagram that the mama was using a stick. The guy had to go bring a stick and was
And was
also.
doing the same
My
thing.
daughter has done that to me once. And guess what? She's just 2 years, 6 months.
Oh, wow.
I was like, Jesus. My daughter loves to drive.
Oh, wow.
As in, I got her this all these automated car for
Cars,
babies.
yes.
She's always daddy car, let's drive. Or normally I normally control it with the remote. So I just said, let me watch her do this
Do
thing.
her thing, yeah.
I was shocked when she turned on the ignition. She knows where to put on drive.
Wow.
She knows when to put on reverse, and she drove this car. I was like, what? This girl is smart.
Yes.
I've
And
watched-
the fact that she's seeing you doing
Exactly.
these things.
And anytime I say, I'm mostly taking her, I take her to school. Her mom also take her to school, but her mom's always bringing her back. She loves to enter the car. And then anytime I say, yeah, Jazz, let's go
Let's
out.
go out. She's
So
excited.
excited because she knows that there's no way she's going to go out that she will not get something from the goodie bag.
Treat, yes.
So she definitely knows that a treat is coming up. And one thing I know is she's so determined,
Yeah.
and she knows what she wants.
Wow.
This is it. There's no amount of story, or you want to convince her that, oh, I actually forgot to get you ice cream. After all your stories,
You will still get that ice
she's
cream.
still going to tell you, Daddy, ice cream. I was
Ice
like,
cream.
didn't you understand? I had a busy schedule. Daddy,
The
ice cream. So cute.
And for that you can't even break your promise to them because
no.
you're already giving them that mindset that whenever you make a promise, even to themselves, you must fulfill it.
You must fulfill.
All right.
So I'll advise you have to be watchful and be mindful of what you say. Don't say what you know you
can't
cannot
do.
afford, or else they'll keep. They are so persistent.
They'll give you attitude.
Uh-huh.
All right, sir. So what do you think daughters learn about love by watching how their father treats their mother?
Of course, their first love is their dad.
Yes.
Whether they like it or not, they learn how to love from the dad. They see how the dad shows love and affection to the mom.
To their mom,
Do you
yeah.
understand? So they pick it. and then that stick into their memory. So when a guy propose love to them, they watch the guy closely. Let me see if this guy is going to be like my dad.
Yeah.
And I don't know, in the olden days, even in movies, anything when a child is growing and then he's of age of having a boyfriend or girlfriend,
yeah.
they talk mostly to their dad. So the dad can guide and tell them. But now it's mixed. Even mothers wants to
be
be involved now.
yes.
No, I need to know,
And
But
the daughters are always choosing the dad,
the
because
dad,
I mean, the
exactly.
dad could relate and understand the vibe, but the mother will be like, you are not up to that age, don't do that.
And mind you, not that the daughter only learned from the dad.
Yeah,
She also learned from the
the
mom.
mom.
But learning from the mom is for her to grow in love on how to take care of the house, to
Yes.
cater for the house, and also to be an homemaker, which they are. She doesn't not necessarily need to come out and start saying, I need to learn this. She already knows. So that's why, sorry, I'm going to say this in Yoruba. That's why I
problem,
always say,
sir,
ti
you're okay.
omo bada, ti baba ẹ.
Okay.
Tí ọmọ bá kù díẹ̀ káàtó, ti ìyá ẹ̀ náà, which means if the daughter or the child is good, they praise the dad. But if there's a comma, then they blame the mom.
They blame the mom,
yeah.
yes.
So that's it.
All right, so I want to ask you a very tricky question.
Okay, go ahead. I pray it's not going to be that tricky.
As a father,
Yes, ma'am.
do you pray for your daughter to marry someone like you?
This one is highly tricky. That is going to be our choice. I cannot say, okay, marry this person. I don't know what she wants. I don't know what she likes.
Okay.
Yeah, if she sees me as a good man, which I know I am a good man,
Okay.
then I'll be glad and happy. And moreover, I want to be the guy's best pal. Because I want to know who is going to be handling my daughter.
Right.
And I must also tell her the do's and don'ts for us to be best of friends. Because, there's an adage going on around now that people don't want to get married because of the pressure and everything. Because of the availability of everything any guy wants. Hey, I can make money, I can get any woman. No, you cannot say you have made money, you want to get my daughter. You should be responsible, because I am responsible, and she's going to be responsible.
Yes.
So that's it.
All right, sir. In a world where many daughters grow up with absent or emotionally absent father, what would you say to men whom think showing up financially is enough?
First, like I said, the father is the mirror.
Yes.
And being the father or the husband, you're not just the provider, you're also the protector.
True.
And you are the shoulder they all lean on. No matter what, even if you don't have money, your wife is there as your supporting system.
Yes.
You know, there are some wives out there that are so vibrant. Kudos to them. I give all the women that flower, because they are there to we all know what's happening in the country now.
Yeah.
Your salary is not even enough to carry you for 2 or 3 weeks. Most of them have gone on transportation, not to talk of feeding. So now 2 hands must wash, not just 1 hand to squeeze anymore. So the father should please, if you are a father that normally go out to buy a bottle of champagne, please reduce it to a bottle of beer. It's because of the future.
Yeah.
Let me tell you one story. This is it. We all know this is practical. When the children grows, they hardly send money to dad. They send money more to mom.
Yes.
So for your case not to be like, oh, my children are always sending money to their mom, they are not sending. Start doing it now. And when you do it, be intentional. Show them the love. Carry your family around. Carry them along. Let them see that, yeah, this man was there for me.
Yeah.
But because you're so busy, you're just sending the money, and they are seeing the mother. Even if the money comes from you, the person
that is present, yes,
is the mom. And that's why the mom is getting all the goodie bag at the end time. So please, be available.
True.
Spend quality time with them. Go to parks or recreational places if you cannot afford to go to cinemas.
Yes.
And do a lot of things you can do in your house, in your abode.
Yes.
Make sure you are not just, if you're not financially available, make sure you're intentionally available in their life and see them grow. That thing sticks and helps.
Wow. That was such an interesting conversation with Trisa.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome.
Now we want to hear from you, our family born audience. How was your relationship like with your dad growing up? Was he a present dad or just a figurehead in the background? Drop your comments in the comment section and we would like to hear from you. And if you want to be a part of this show, please don't hesitate to reach out to us and you might just be a lucky guest on the show. Now, that will be all on Family Bond. And I'm your host, Emilia. I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.